Methods of making clay pots by hand. So basically hand built clay pots. There are three methods of making pots by hand. The first method is the pinch method, the second one is the coil method, and the third method is the slab method. Today we're going to discuss and I will show you how to make a little pot with the pinch method. So what you need is just a piece of clay. Rather use a small piece of clay, because especially if you start working with clay for the first time, it's better to handle a smaller piece of clay. It will be easier because it can easily get out of shape, the little pot, or it can dry too fast because your hands are warm, and when you work with the clay it gets dry and it will form cracks. I will show you two examples of pinch pots I've done already. Here's a little pinch pot, and then here's another bigger pinch pot. You'll see like this. This base is bigger and this base is smaller, like this. So what you need is just basically a ball of clay that you've already wedged, and then you roll it into a smoother ball, a little ball. And then remember to have water by your side, and you can dip your fingers into it, or you can have a water spray can and you press your thumb into the little ball and you press it all around like this, all around, and let it rest on the other hand, or you can switch it to the other side and rest it on this hand. So you just press it out and see that all the sides are even and the same thickness on the sides. And rather take your time. Don't make the hole too big so that the pinch pot will flop over. So just always see that it's nice and smooth. Have a look and you check it again and so on. What you can also do is you can smooth it out like this, and then you can check on the side from the outside as well if it's right. And what you do is you use a wooden spoon and you just slap it into shape so that it's all, that is the right shape, and then you can check again to see if it can stand on the base. And what you can also do is you can cut off the top with a knife to make it more even, and see that it's more even, so that you can see that it all looks nice and neat. You can also thin out the side of your pinch pot so that it becomes very thin. It can even become thinner, but rather start thicker with your pot and go thinner than start too thin, because you can always go thinner when it's thicker, but you can't go thicker easier when it's thinner. Then what you can use these pots for is you can use it as presents for people. So you can use it for salt pots, you can on pepper pots, you can make a little hole. So what you need for that is just a chopstick. You can make a little hole in the bottom like this. And then you've got a little pot for a plant. See, like this. Or you can use it for jewelry, and you can make little pattern around the side like this, a pattern with this, or cut it like this, or make a texture so that you've got a pattern all around it, and that you can use for jewelry. Or you can even put some sweets in it, and inside you can make a pattern like this, just as you want it. This is like a pattern inside, and that's a way that you can decorate it, and then you can keep it for people as presents, or just for yourself. And you can underglaze it or glaze underglaze it with slip as well. And that's how you make a pinch pot. This is the pinch method.